This week on CCX News,
most of the public doesn't know the signs of domestic violence.
A bold new campaign to stop domestic abuse, who it focuses on, and how this one believes it can make a difference. Plus, a closer look at area bridges.
Well, gravity's the number one enemy of a bridge. From the time they build it, they're trying to fall down.
What Hennepin County engineers are looking for. And later,
there's no words that can describe the excitement for it.
Excitement over students helping to build the identity of a new school. CCX News starts now.
My friend Jim puts his wife down all the time. It's gotten uncomfortable, so we don't see them much. My wife said, "Why don't you say something to him?"
It's a bold new campaign that aims to get people to speak up. Hello and thanks for joining us. Maria's Voice was founded after a family lost their daughter to domestic violence in Maple Grove. The nonprofit now is embarking on a new campaign, one that requires bold voices.
I told them what Bold Voices was about, that it was just a brave opportunity.
It can take one person's voice to make a change. That statement is a mission that's carried Lissa Weimelt since 2020, after losing her daughter, Maria Pugh, to domestic violence.
Most of the public doesn't know the signs of domestic violence. So when we founded Maria's Voice, that was our mission. How do we educate people about the common signs of domestic abuse?
Weimelt's family was in that same position. They wanted to change that.
So we've really done a lot of work to bring education and awareness to our community.
Since 2020, Maria's Voice has educated thousands on domestic abuse. The group holds vigils, remembering over 150 Minnesotans lost to domestic violence, and programs calling for change. Now, they're zeroing in on a powerful group, men.
I felt bad because I should have said something like, "Fellas, what are you guys talking about? That's not okay. That's not cool."
We give guys the words to safely talk to their friends. And then we also give guys, through Bold Voices, the words to help a friend.
Bold Voices is a new campaign with 7 videos that push back on the historically male culture of abuse.
How do we engage good men in a conversation that's really critical about their gender and how they can embrace more positive, less harmful behavior?
The nonprofit enlisted everyday men for the videos, offering words for people who may not have them in situations where their friends display abusive behaviors.
You know what? I'm going to pull him aside and I'm going to say, talking like that offends me. Why are you so mean to her? She doesn't deserve that.
Paul Economon was one of those voices. He agrees with the nonprofit's mission.
If a friend could approach you and tell you that, what you're doing doesn't seem right, maybe you would listen to that. Hopefully you would. And I think that they would.
We all just kind of go along with it.
Economon says he hopes his words make a difference too.
That's the goal, I think. It takes a community, right?
To learn more about Maria's Voice and its mission, check out our website, ccxmedia.org. Big changes are coming to the nation's largest program to combat hunger, SNAP.
SNAP is kind of the backbone, right? It is our safety net. Food shelves are designed to kind of be the safety net to that safety net. And I think we're all bracing for having to make really, really hard choices.
That's Sophia Linares-Coy, Executive Director of the Food Group in New Hope. She recently spoke to a new state Senate committee that's studying the financial impact of federal policy on Minnesota. The Big Beautiful Bill Act cuts more than $100 billion from SNAP over the next decade. The food group expects to see increased demand from a system that's already strained. Representatives from Prism Food Shelf in Golden Valley also spoke, saying rising food costs add to their concerns.
Chicken prices are up 25% from last year, peanut butter 11%, and eggs are increasingly difficult to source. Sticker shock is felt by food shelves, just like you and me.
The Congressional Budget Office estimates that more than 2 million Americans could lose their SNAP benefits every month due to stricter work requirements. A metro area filled with lakes and rivers requires a bevy of bridges for travel, 149 of them to be exact in Hennepin County alone. But all those bridges need regular inspections. Delane Cleveland caught up with a crew in Maple Grove to see what they look for.
Every day, thousands of cars drive across 2 bridges on Bass Lake Road built above Elm Creek in Maple Grove.
And these bridges are in really good shape still. They're fairly new.
But even a new bridge is susceptible to wear and tear, according to Hennepin County engineers.
Well, gravity is the number one enemy of a bridge. From the time they build it, they're trying to fall down.
Mark McClarty is Hennepin County's lead bridge inspector.
Going up.
So far this year, he and his team have inspected 114 of the county's 149 bridges. They look at each bridge at least once every 2 years.
We're looking for rust coming out of the concrete. We're looking for rusting steel. We're looking for bearings that aren't moving anymore, things like that.
Thank you.
The bridge inspection process is an involved one.
2 feet.
On a Thursday in early October, engineer Andrew Trombley was lowered down from Bass Lake Road in this underbridge inspection vehicle.
That's a patch that wasn't before.
It's his mission to look for signs of deterioration and fatigue.
Right now I'm looking at the bearing seat and the bearing pad to see if there's any corrosion or rust or if it's moved.
What Trombley sees in documents requires years of training.
I believe it's very important for the safety of the public and for people to get to and from work every day.
Some bridges can be inspected in a matter of hours, while others...
We've got cables to inspect, we've got steel girders to inspect, it's got arches we inspect.
...can take weeks.
1, 2, 3.
And once a bridge starts to deteriorate, they inspect them more often.
I think we can stay ahead of the replacement schedule this way. We can document the deterioration, start to see patterns, and as we see the pattern increase and how fast it's deteriorating, we can schedule replacement, and budget-wise that'll really help too.
As for this bridge, the team determined that it's still in good shape, which means they'll be back in 2027 to repeat this process once again.
It feels pretty good at night to know that I can go to sleep and know that the bridges we looked at are going to remain safe and I don't have to worry about them.
In Maple Grove, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Police in Crystal now have a set of new tools to fight fires and save lives.
And so our officers are on scene really within minutes. And so if we actually have a working house fire, to be able to, for them to deploy a tool safely without having to endanger themselves, that can mitigate both injury, death, and property damage, it's a huge addition to what we have as a police department.
The fire suppression devices release a non-toxic aerosol to knock down flames and reduce the temperature in a burning room by about 1,000 degrees. Members of the Crystal-based Plymouth Masonic Lodge donated 4 of them to the Crystal Police Department.
As Freemasons, there's not really many less of us, but it's great to kind of show ourselves in the community so people know the kind of the good works that we try to do.
The fire suppression units aren't cheap. Each costs $1,200. Every year, the Twin Cities Marathon is filled with inspiring stories. This year, one of those stories includes a Courage Kenny athlete who competed in the very first race open to all mobility devices.
It's so great to feel included again, and even the camaraderie of the other runners. So many runners commented to me, "Way to go, good job," and looked out for us.
That's Joe Daly. He's a Minnesota hand cyclist who just completed his 4th marathon, but his first on the hand cycle. Daly is a former runner who credits Courage Kenny Rehabilitation Institute for helping to build up his strength and introduce him to the hand cycle. He trained at Courage Kenny every week and joined a community that pushed to make the marathon more accessible.
But it was just that we wanted to participate in the race as well.
Daly finished the race in under 4 hours alongside 8 other hand cyclists. Congrats to Joe and all the other athletes who competed. Still ahead, a Western trend makes its way to Maple Grove. Plus, we meet a Plymouth woman who has all the tricks when it comes to Halloween baking.
For 90 years, Connection has been at the heart of everything they do at Topline Financial Credit Union. Their team is passionate about connecting with you to help you reach your financial dreams. For some, they're here for your first, like your first checking account, first car, or first home. For others, they're here for those next steps, whether it's remodeling your home, saving for retirement, or starting a small business. Become a Topline member and let them be a part of your big moments. Visit toplinecu.com, because connected, we all do better. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender.
With the cut of a ribbon, the Western lifestyle is moving in. A new store dedicated to Western wear has opened in Maple Grove. Boot Barn is located in the Arbor Lakes Retail Center near Lunds and Byerly's. It's a place to find jeans, fashionable boots, or a cowboy hat. But that's not all. There's also a wide selection of rugged workwear and steel-toed boots. The new store joins several other Boot Barn locations in Minnesota. It's a sign that Western apparel is growing in popularity.
So when it comes to country concerts and artists coming into town. We want to be able to accessorize and style those people, as well as the rodeos that come through. It's just all growing so rapidly, and we want to be there for it.
The Maple Grove store has about 18 employees currently.
This challenge is tough because pomegranate can be a little bit of a delicate flavor.
That is a clip from the Food Network show, Halloween Baking Championship. The program features a familiar face for anyone who visits the Golden Valley and Plymouth farmers markets. This week, Delane Cleveland introduces us to Megan Carroll. The Plymouth baker is competing for a chance to earn bragging rights and a $25,000 prize.
Every week for the last 3 months,
Now he's gone.
folks have flocked to the Plymouth Farmers Market for fresh produce and freshly baked goods.
We come down to get some of that famous bread, the beer, cheese, sourdough bread.
The market features nearly 30 local vendors, but there's one stand that suddenly garnered
$19 is your total.
an immense amount of popularity.
The Kindred Cottage.
The Kindred Cottage is Megan Carroll's self-described micro-bakery and makery.
I also have sourdough cookies over here. I do mulling spices, so you can make apple cider or mulled wine.
On a recent fall day, folks were lined up before she even opened to get their hands on her famous sourdough bread.
I like sourdough bread, so that'd be a great thing to come out and support her.
But sourdough isn't the only reason why visiting this stand is a no-brainer for folks.
Coming here and doing this specific competition, it's absolutely a dream come true.
Megan has become somewhat of a celebrity. She is one of 10 bakers competing on the Food Network show Halloween Baking Championship.
I was watching the show one night and just decided, yeah, I think I can do that, and decided to apply and just got lucky.
In the season's first episode, she tried to impress the judges by baking a pomegranate chocolate cake with a ghost theme.
You just did Minnesota proud.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Oh yeah.
Of course, she played up her Minnesota accent.
Do I throw a couple extra you betches out there? Absolutely, because the judges loved it and it was so fun to just make them giggle.
What's even more fun
Hi, how are ya?
is seeing the response from folks since the show premiered September 15th.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of attention.
But it's attention that's helping to bring more viewers to the show and grow her small business in the process.
You'll follow her all winter long. I may gain a lot of poundage, but it'll be great for the winter.
In Plymouth, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Halloween Baking Championship airs Mondays on the Food Network. You can also catch the episodes on HBO Max. Up next, building a school literally from scratch. We'll take you inside a classroom for students who are designing a new school identity. Welcome back. A group of students in the Osseo School District has a big task. They must pick a new school mascot. The students will attend the brand new Aspen Ridge Elementary School next year. And as Corey Bork reports, the new school is nearing a decision on its new identity.
We really want to know from you today what you like and what you don't like.
These Fernbrook Elementary School students have an assignment.
So if you go to, I think it's your third page.
What should their future school mascot be?
I have a good idea.
Most of these Fernbrook students will attend the new Aspen Ridge Elementary School next year.
Think about an owl as being the mascot of the new elementary. Do you not like that idea? Is it okay, or do you really like that idea?
They're deciding between an owl, a bear, and a coyote.
I like this owl the most, and if I could rate it, I would probably give it a 4. Mine is probably a 5.
So don't like the idea?
No.
And they're helping to design a logo and pick school colors.
It's fun to go through this process.
For the school's new principal, this group activity is historic.
There's no words that can describe the excitement for it. When you think about building a school from scratch, the identity of the school is essential for our community and for our district.
Aspen Ridge Principal Patrick Smith says this will be the first new school in the district in 20 years.
It's super exciting. It's a lot of work, and the more we can get input from our community, and most importantly from our students, that's what's going to make it really genuine and a great startup for a brand new school.
So what do students like the best? Second grader Blair Herbert prefers the owl.
It just sits on a tree and stuff like that.
As for the school colors,
I kind of like the reds and then like the blues and browns kind of.
fifth grader Dylan Ophoven has a reason.
I feel like they kind of like go with like outdoors kind of like, and then like with the owls and then like the trees.
And a good feeling to know she's playing a role in school history.
It's pretty cool.
In Maple Grove, Corey Bork, CCX News.
The process for a new mascot and logo also included community input. Principal Smith says there was no definite timeline for a decision, but they expect that to happen soon. Sports is up next with a flying start. John Jacobson recaps the Lake and Northwest Suburban Conference cross-country races.
Hello everyone, my name is Shannon Slatton Schwartz and I'm the Executive Director of CCX Media. Today I'm here to tell you about some programming changes coming to our news, sports, and city stories that you see right here on CCX Channel 799 and Channel 12. You might not realize it, but the majority of our revenue actually comes from franchise fees and PEG fees from cable television subscribers. Since 2017, our funding has been falling due to people moving away from traditional cable television. Our revenue has fallen 40% since 2017, so we're having to make some tough adjustments. Some of those adjustments will impact what you see on this channel. From now on, instead of providing a daily newscast, we will shift to a weekly newscast and a weekly city stories show. This show will be new every Saturday, it will air throughout the week, and it will have all of the hyper-local stories that you've come to expect from CCX Media. But we are still turning daily stories. Please make sure that you check out our website, ccxmedia.org, to see those. Please subscribe to our social media channels, our YouTube channel, and also to our email newsletter, where stories are delivered to your inbox every day. For 40 years, we've told the stories from Brooklyn Center, Brooklyn Park, Crystal, Golden Valley, Maple Grove, New Hope, Osseo, Plymouth, and Robbinsdale. And we plan to continue to tell those stories to keep you connected to the place you call home.
Section high school cross-country meets are coming up the week of October 20th. Runners from across the area prep for that at their conference races. A near-perfect day for running at the Lake Conference Championships at Gale Woods Farm. First run of the day is the boys' 5,000 meters varsity race, including local teams Maple Grove, Wayzata, and Hopkins. Sean Freeze of Minnetonka is an elite runner, best in the state right now. He finishes the 5K in 14 minutes and 50 seconds, almost a full minute ahead of the runner-up. Thomas Burnt of Wayzata on the right is the top local finisher. He places fourth in 15 minutes, 56.7 seconds. Then it's a wave of gold. Will Chabot, Connor Vieira, Samarth Raj, Nolan Wandler, and Matthew Janicki all finish in the top 12 for the team champion Trojans. Carter Herring and Jacob Loveless of Hopkins and Lucas Capistrant from Maple Grove are the top finishers from their schools in 16th through 18th place. Girls up next, including top-ranked Wayzata, the three-time defending state Class 3A champions. No surprise to see Maddie Gullickson of Wayzata finishing first. State's top-ranked girl wins the race in 17 minutes, 27 seconds. Mackenzie Myron from St. Michael Albertville is next, with Lila Golem of Wayzata in third. 18 seconds later comes the Trojans' Jasleen Malharik Osario, her time 18 minutes, 11 seconds. Morgan Wachter of Hopkins places sixth. Miley Clark of Wayzata comes in seventh, 2 seconds back of Wachter. Bib 712, Alyssa Ledman from Wayzata finishes in 11th place, with Sam Fuller of Hopkins 13th, and Maple Grove's top finisher April Watson in 14th. The Wayzata girls take the team title with STMA at distance second. Distance runners in the Northwest Suburban Conference enjoy great weather for their conference cross-country meet. Jay Wilcox has the highlights.
The boys are off and running in the Northwest Suburban Conference cross-country meet at Elk River Golf Club. It's an easy win for Tyler Flippin of Andover. He races to the win in a time of 15:48.9. Just under 26 seconds back in second is Blaine's Alaric Burrows as he helps the Bengals to the team title. The top local runner is Champlin Park Zachariah Muhammad, who edges Austin Matris of Blaine for third place. Blake Frazier of Champlin Park places sixth. Also in the top 10, Blake Beaver of Park Center in ninth and Benaiah Brecker of Armstrong 10th. Park Center is third and Armstrong fourth as a team. The girls' turn to hit the course next. And this is another blowout win as Blaine freshman Brindley Wegener cruises to victory in 18:15.7, 47 seconds ahead of the runner-up. The top local runner is Armstrong's Naomi Dibvig in fourth place, with Brooklyn Gurgis of Rogers edging Totino Grace's Berlin Hardinger for fifth. Rogers wins the girls' meet ahead of Blaine. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Champlin Park and Wayzata expect to be two of the top 4 teams in the upcoming Section 5 4A girls volleyball playoffs. Those two played a spirited match late in the regular season.
Senior night at Wayzata Volleyball as the Trojans hosted Champlin Park in a matchup of two teams from Section 5 4A. First set and off the Wayzata serve, a good pass, set, and then the attack and kill from the outside from Tessa Magnan for 9-7 Rebels lead. But back comes Wayzata. Eva Swenson with one of her 3 straight ace serves, part of an 11-3 Wayzata scoring run. Wayzata wins set 1, 25-23. The Rebels answer in set 2. Riley Inman takes the bump set from Bryn Bellison and hits through the block for a point. Champlin Park wins set 2, 25-19. Third set off the Rebels serve, Ava Stendal passes to Swenson, who sets the ball outside. Ellie Osowski's hit is off hands and out for a Trojans point. They win set 3, 25-20. Fourth set is back and forth. Champlin Park goes to the middle on this attack. Kyra Bellison finds the open spot in the defense to score. Champlin Park wins set 4, 27-25. The Trojans, though, close the match on a 7-2 run. The quick set by Swenson to Samira Kola-Lawal for the match-clinching point as the Trojans beat the Rebels in 5 sets.
Our Top-Line Credit Union Play of the Week is now up for your vote. Here's the winner for the week of October 6th. Benilde St. Margaret's football's Braylon Kelly Taylor's leaping end zone touchdown catch from Peyton Myers and the Red Knights win over Richfield. Congratulations to Braylon. There are 4 new plays for you to vote on. Just go to our website at ccxmedia.org, click on the Sports tab, and then Play of the Week to vote. Up next in our CCX Sports Spotlight, we'll profile 2 standout seniors who have helped lead Osseo boys soccer to a great season. Osseo boys soccer had a terrific regular season. The Orioles headed into the Section 5 3A playoffs with a record of 11-2-3. 2 seniors have led the way all year for Osseo. Chaz Moots tells us more about the Orioles duo in this week's CCX Sports Spotlight.
Osseo boys soccer seniors Prince Crawford and Douglas Wagner have liked how their team has played this fall.
Honestly, it's been our work rate. It didn't matter. We've been down multiple times, but we never give up.
We just go in the game, get the right mindset that we're going to win no matter what, and we're going to work hard and be there for each other. So it's just like a team spirit, team love, just being there for each other.
The Orioles' 11 regular season wins this fall is the most they've totaled in 17 years.
We always fight to the end, which has really helped us. Like our second game, we were down 3-1. We didn't care.
When you watch the game, we mostly keep the ball, trying to find the right moment and just find that right time to hit the goal. So we just move it around, pass the ball, move. Once we get that right time, we go boom.
Orioles head coach Martin Brown credits his team's success to their experience. No one has been around longer than Douglas, who's been with the Osseo program since 7th grade.
Doug would probably be our quarterback. He sets everything up for us. He's the general in the middle. He helps out a lot in how we want to play. He moves the ball around. He's a leader. He's been captain 2 years now. He's been a starter since he was a freshman. So he's our general. He's the guy that leads the middle.
Doug leads the Orioles in assists this year, and the guy he's found more often than not is Prince.
Prince is a playmaker. He plays the 10 role for us, mostly attacking mid. He's good in possession. He's good technically as well. He's able to take guys 1v1, so he breaks a lot of plays down for us, so it's a lead to our attack. All in all, he's been fit and he's been on the go.
Prince and Doug's connection has been built outside of the fall season. The two play club soccer together at Boreal from November to August.
Because when I saw him first, I was like, damn, This dude can actually ball. He low-key got the same style as me, trying to play 1-2, find that right moment, just move it around. So once I just see him, I just look for that 1-2, get in the space, and he's gonna play me it back.
One thing we always tell each other is like there's times where we're like, we always tell each other to be confident because we know our abilities. So we always tell each other to be confident and just play our game because we know what we're capable of.
While Doug has been playing soccer at Osseo for 6 years, Prince is in just his second year with the Orioles, having moved from Liberia. Growing up, soccer wasn't his first love.
Coming up, I used to love dancing. So I was always like a dancer type of person. But then I grew up seeing my dad playing soccer, seeing my brother, seeing my uncles, and like my whole family, they just play soccer. So like I grew up in a soccer family. Once I saw them doing it, I'm like, I don't want to be a dancer no more. I want to play soccer.
For Doug, seeing the success that Osseo has had this year, which includes a 6th place ranking in the final class 3A state poll, means that much more knowing it's his final year in the program.
It's like makes me feel like I've stepped up leadership-wise, as like I'm a captain, having to step up for them. And they all like listen, respect me, and we're getting the results.
Wagner will chip it ahead. This one is onside, and it's a goal.
Osseo's season ended in the Section 5 3A semifinals, but setting the standard this season for Osseo soccer has been a joy for the two seniors.
We're just trying to leave a legacy, leave an example, so other people can follow through.
It was like a way of like you're bonding with people you know and that like enjoy the same thing as you, which really made me enjoy it, but also just being able to go out and perform and be there with the team is what I love.
After their club season is over, both Douglas and Prince plan to attend college next fall, and they both hope to compete in soccer at the collegiate level. Well, that does it for this week's show. Remember to visit ccxmedia.org for the very latest in news and sports. We'll see you next time.
Thank you to our supporting sponsor, Scott's Lawn Care, serving homes and businesses of their neighbors in the Twin Cities West Metro area. Scott's Lawn Care team offers services ranging from weekly maintenance to complete redesign. Also, Scott's Lawn Care offers snow plowing services for the smallest residential lots to large commercial projects as well. Thank you, Scott's Lawn Care, for being a supporting sponsor of CCX Media.